stream for the unboxing of Shonen Jump Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game, the Structured Deck Ablaze Strike. So, you should get started just to open this box here. Huh. Hope they got something good in there. I mean, like one day, I get, when I have those Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I might have myself a dual disc. Mm. Mm. Oh, we got here. Hmm. We got these cards here. Let me open it. I'm about to open it and take a look at it. I guess someone's joining in. All right. Alrighty then. We got a good new stack of cards here. Hopefully I can duel an opponent with someone with these. So anyways, well, first off, we gotta check out this dueling mat here. Let's see what we have. Hmm. Hmm. That looks pretty lit. The Monster Zone, the Extra Zone, Spell and Trap Zone. For the deck and graveyard. Or banished area. Don't know where you want to look at it. Anyways, now that we look at this dueling mat, why don't we say we look at some cards that I got? So let's go ahead and take a look. And we should start with the first one on top of the deck. Ooh. Hold on, let me turn on the light. Enable flash. Alright, good. Oh. A blur. A Aluber. The Dogmatic. So it's like a monster token. It can be used as any token or counter. Alright. Let it cross flying. Anyways, next up, we have the Virtuous Vestals, which is another token card. Right, next card we got here. We got Tri Brigade. Thank you. All right. Anyways, we got So we got like three to- three token cards that could be used for any spell or trap card, like a spell cards that could special summon any tokens. All right. Next card. Oh, we got a fourth token. E- Excella the Exiled. Oh, now we got four tokens. Hmm. Perfect, perfect. Now let's see what's next. We got five tokens. Ablaze the Shrouded. I don't know how many tokens that they have got. They added to their deck. This is amazing. But still, if I draw next card, I'm still betting on that this is gonna be a fifth a fifth card token. So if I'm gonna bet on this lot, because I'm still gonna bet on it. Now let me see. If I'm gonna turn this card around, I still bet that there could be another fifth token for it. Let me see. Oh no, wait! It's a fusion monster. I'll be on the branded dragon. The fusion monster. It's a dragon type. A dark attributed monster. It says here, if this card is fusion summoned, you can fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster for your extra damage, except this one. By banishing fusion materials mentioned if from your hand, field, and or graveyard. During an end phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it was set there by the turn, you can add to your hand or set a branded spell trap directly from your deck. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Hmm. I'll just leave this for the fusion monsters, the extra deck here. Now let's see if we can draw a next card. Oh. It's a machine type fusion monster. Sprint the Iron Dash Dragon. That's another one for the extra deck. Yeah, one effect special summon this turn. During your main phase, you move this card control one another of your main phase monster zones. Oh, I mean your main monster zones. Then you could destroy all other face up cards on the field column. Yeah, in the cards column. During the end phase, this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn. You can add it to your hand or special summon one Springen's monster or one falling of Ablaz from your deck. You can use each effect of this per turn. Yep, that goes here. Next card. Another fusion monster. Regrand the Glory Dragon. Hmm. It's a beast type monster, but it's just named as dragon. Oh. Alright, well, let it continue. Anyways, it cannot be destroyed by battle. While you control a fusion summon card, your opponent cannot target other monsters while you control with monster effects. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent down the turn, you can add it to your hand or special summon a Tri Brigade monster or one fallen of Ablaz monster from your deck. You can use that one per turn. That one goes there too. One day in the future, I might get my own credit card and get myself a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Desk. I put those cards there. Oh, what we got here? Titanic Clad, the Ash Dragon. Oh, oh, this card can gain attack points to the combine of the original levels of the monsters used for the fusion monsters times 100. After this card was fusion summoned for the rest of the turn, it's unaffected by activative effects of any monster special summon from the extra deck. During the end phase, if the card was this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there. Just the same thing. You can add you can add it to your hand with a special summon one dog. I can't pronounce it, or fallen off a Ablaz from your deck using that once per turn. Oh, Subdimension Jack Warrior Kid. How you doing? Next card. Oh, it's a trap card. Waking the Dragon. If this card is in the owner's control left the field because of an opponent's effect, it's now in a graveyard or banished. You can special summon one monster from your deck. This goes there. Leave other items there. Or you know what? Card Slap. Funny name. Anyways. Hmm. Dimensional Barrier. Declare one monster card type. A Ritual Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz, or Pendulum for the rest of the turn. Neither player can special summon all, all monsters of that type while they're on the field. Hmm. Sounds interesting. Huh, I'll keep this for my deck. Next one. Hmm. There can be only one. Hmm. A continuous trap. I guess that can mean only one thing. I like bananas. Ow! Each player can control one monster of each type. If a player controls two or more monsters at the same time, they must send some of the graveyards so they control no more than one monster of that type. Wow. Guess that could leave only one of them. Only one monster out in the field. Warning point. When a monster is summoned this turn, that face-up monsters can't attack if effects are negated. It also cannot be used as a material for fusion, synchro, xyz, or link summon. Hmm. It could be a warning point. Make sure to look both ways before crossing. Next card. Back to the front. Well, target one monster in your graveyard and special summon it in defense position. Mm. Hey, what's next? Necrofusion. Fuses summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials. Mention it from your graveyard face down, but cannot attack this turn. Hmm. That was basically an anime. Like if you fusion summon a monster, it made a new rules that they cannot attack only this turn. Mickey, open the door now. Bala, who the hell did I marry? He opens the door. It was like, oh my, Mr. Square, why the fire? You crabs, what? Judgment of the Branded. Target one level 8 or higher fusion monster you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with an equal or higher attack than that monster. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there to activate a Fallen of Ablaz this turn, you can set this card. You can use this once per turn. Interesting card. Alright. Next one. Screams of the Branded. Another trap card. If a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn, special summon one of the fusion monsters that was banished from your graveyard. Banished or in the graveyard. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there to activate the effect of a Falling of a Boss this turn, you can set one card. You can set this card and use that once per turn. It sounds like they need to call for help from other monsters in the graveyard or banished. If you were to use a dual mat or a dual disc. Next card. Dark Ruler no more. My favorites. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, this card resolves. Your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response during this card's activation. If you have to say, if you have anything to say to the viewers, buy Sonic Generations and buy Sonic and Knuckles. And don't forget to buy Tails' Adventure. What? Hey, why you guys looking at me like that? Ooh, guys, what are you doing? Ah! Oh, poor Tails. Wow. Anyways, next card. Called by the Grave. I've seen those before in a Master Duel game. I might have to build those. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and banish it. And if you do, on the end of this turn, the effects are negated, as well as the activation of the effects. The field monsters will be the same original name. Gay? It's not that gay. What do you mean by that? God damn. Hmm. Pot of Extravagance. At the start of the main phase, banish 3 or 6 random face down cards from your extra deck face down, and draw one card for every three. Draw one card for every 3 cards you banish. For the rest of the turn, after the card results, you cannot draw any cards by card effects. Hmm. This seems interesting. It's like any duelist can run a Pot of Greed with it. Because Pot of Greed allows them to draw 2 cards. Gold Esophagus. Banish one card from your deck face up. During your second standby phase, after this card's activation, add that card to the hand. That'll be a perfect strategy for it. Next card. Fusion Substitute. This card treats as polymerization. Life is goosebumps, Jesus Christ. Well, only if it depends on if you get scared and you have goosebumps all over your body. Watching too many horror movies? Yeah. Fuses summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material. You can banish this card from the extra deck and then draw one card. Oh yeah, banish it. Yep, just targeting one fusion monster from your graveyard to the extra deck and then draw one card. Hmm, that's not so bad. Not too bad. Now let's see what else. Fusion Recycling Plant. A field spell card. Once per turn, you could discard one card and add polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Once per turn, during the end phase, you can target one fusion monster from your. I mean, hold on. You can target one monster in your graveyard that was used as a fusion material for fusion summon this turn. Add it to your hand. Hmm. That could be a difficult strategy, but at least you gotta roll with it. Hmm. Oh, Fusion Gate. Another field spell card. That what Jaden Yuki used in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. During the main phase, the turn player can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned from your hand or field. Hmm. This could be awesome. Now, any player can fusion summon any kind of monster, simply by banishing it. If you're able to have terraforming, this will allow you to add a field spell card. All right, what we got here? Branded Bond. Special summon of one of your falling of a blaze that is Spanish in your hand or from your graveyard. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there, you can activate that once this turn. Yep, same thing. Alright, next one. Branded in white. Wow. Depending on the eyes, it's almost like an avatar state to me, but it's not. So this card allows you to fuse or summon one fusion monster from your extra deck. Using it from their hand or field. Including for a dragon monster they need. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then we got Branded Loss, a continuous spell card. This one does. The activation of the cards and effects that include the effect of a fusion summons. A fusion monster can't be negated. Also, if your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned this way. Hmm. Same thing, you can add that card. Fallen of a Blaze, or one monster. Hmm. Hmm. Omni Dragon Brotar. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of cute dragon, but not that cute. We got a level one monster. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or a part of its card effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. If there are any monsters that is destroyed or hand, not even not, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card special summoned just to target one face-up monster on the field. Discard that card. If you do add that monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute as the target, but a different name. Effect Valor. I've seen this before many times. It's a tuner monster, but it can negate it by this. It can negate the opponent monster's effects of the effect monster by discarding this card. Hmm. That'd be a perfect strategy if an opponent uses a monster effect. Ghost Org and Snow Rabbit, another a level 3 tuner monster. When a monster on the field activates the effect, or when a spell trap is already face up on the field activates the quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Destroy that card on the field. No wonder it looks creepy like that. You know. Summoner Monk. A level 4 monster. A spellcaster. When this card is face up on the field and it cannot be tributed, if this card is normal or flip summon, change this card to defense position. Once per turn, you can discard one spell and special summon one level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack this turn. Mm. Mm. Keeper of the Dragon Magic. Yep, I basically you know what this card does. Discarding one card and add a polymerization or normal or fusion normal spell from your hand and revealing it. And of course, on top of that, oh, and I could also reveal one fusion monster and then special summon the fusion materials mentioned in face down mode, face down defense mode. All right, next card. Starliege Safert. Just to send any number of dragon monsters from your hand or face up to the graveyard and add a dragon monster from your deck to your hand. The levels equal the total of the levels. And then just target one level 8 light or dark dragon monster from your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it's a level 4 dragon type monster and a light attribute. Just like Keeper of the Dragon Magic is a level 4 monster and a dark attributed one. Now, what's the next card? We got Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. A level 4. A level 4 dragon type. A dark attribute monster. It cannot be normal summoned, but it will be special summoned from your hand by banishing one light monster from your graveyard. You can you can, and you can only special summon Black Dragon this turn. And this you can add a White Dragon or Wyver Buster. This would be interesting. So I guess some monsters are level 4 that it could be summoned to the field or special summoned. Sorry for the vibration. Anyways, what we got here? White Dragon Wyver Buster. A light attribute at level 4. By banishing one dark monster from your graveyard. Just like that. With the light monster, you can banish and special summon that. And with a dark monster, you can special summon that too. Now let's see, what's the next card? Artifact Scythe. A level 5. A light attribute monster and a fairy type effect monster. You can set this card from your hand to your spell or trap zone as a spell during your opponent's turn. If this set card is in the spell and trap zone, it's destroyed sent to the graveyard. Special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. It sounds like the opponent will have a hard time doing that. Now, what's the next card? Radian, the multi-dimensional kaiju. That's one thing I don't like. Kaiju monsters. What's this? It's a level 7 monster. Hmm. I guess to special summon this card for the opponent's field in attack mode by attributing one monster they control. That's one thing that the opponent doesn't like. Sometimes the opponent like this during the duel, having a Kaisha monster. That's their master plan for it. Alright, let's see. Chaos Dragon Levineer. Interesting. Oh, we got a level 8 monster, a dragon, and a dark attribute. Can't be special summoned. It must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 light or dark monsters from your graveyard. When it's summoned this way, you can activate effects. Apply the following effects based on the attributes of the monster that is banished for your special summon. Also, this card cannot attack for the rest of the turn. 1. Only light. Special summon one monster from your graveyard in defense mode. 2. Only dark. Shuffle one random card from your opponent's hand into the deck. And number 3, both light and dark. Destroy 2 cards on the field. Alright, what's next? Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Yep. Your opponent's field by tributing one monster and summoning on the opponent's field. Yep. A level 8 light attribute thunder type monster. Now let's see. Woo! Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon! Yep, I know what Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon does. Banishing one dragon type monster and special summon it to the field. And using the effect to special summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard. Man, one day I might be a Red Ice user with this card. Don't get me wrong. In the Roblox game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dimension Duels X, I was a Red Ice user to begin with, but they bully me, think that I'm trash. I'm not trash. We got a spellcaster type. Dogmatica. Enlightened. With the same attack points of 2,500 and I mean 2,500 attack and defense. If a monster is special summon, the extra deck is one of the field. Special summon this card from your hand. And then if you control another one, can negate the effects of one of the face-up monsters on the field at the end of the turn. When this monster declares an attack, it can make it all monsters currently controlled will gain 500 attack. Hmm. I think we still have a few more cards to go. Let's keep moving on. Albion the Shrouded Dragon. It becomes Falling of a Blaze. While it's on the field or graveyard. If it's in your hand, you can send this Falling of a Blaze or one brand spell trap card from your hand and apply those effects. Hand, special summon this card and deck, place this card on the bottom of the deck. If you place this card from your hand, draw one card. Oh, now we got Fallen of a Blaze. A level 4 dragon monster. But a human. Oh yeah, you could discard one card and fusion summon one monster from your extra deck using monster materials. Hmm. Branded Retribution Counter Trap. Yep. Oh yeah, this could return to the extra deck if this will negate the activation when a spell trap or monster effect is activated. I mean, like, wow. So we got like trap, normal traps, and yeah. A branded sword trap card. Banish any number of branded spell traps from your graveyard. Special summon that many Ice Blade tokens. Which is a level 8 with 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense. That's one of a rare card. Branded Fusion. This is what it does. Just diffuses something that means Fallen of a Blaze. Lubellion the Searing Dragon. One dark monster. Same thing. They could discard one card and fusion summon a level 8 level fusion monster from your extra deck, including this. Hmm. Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon. One fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link. Hmm. Wow. Interesting. Oh, well, no, this will be the perfect one for my deck. Hmm. The Golden Sword Soul. Hmm. Going not bad on that. A level 4 one. It's like two brothers are fighting together. Hmm. Springen's Kit. So I guess this convention is this card for the material. Hmm. Same level of level 4, same thing. One more card. Tri Brigade. Hmm. Mercurier. Oh, it's like a bird. It's like it's the biggest bird around here in the world. Hmm. Okay. This what does for a level 4 monster like this guy. But anyways, that's all. That's all for now. Anyways, we'll see you guys later.